I ask for the truth on behalf of Amber Rose K. O'Toole concerning relationship issues. What's going on between her and her partner? I ask this in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the guidance and insight. Blessed be to the truth always. And we cut the deck, and where the deck splits is where it's believed to be at its most energetic point, isn't it? So we'll just move the cards to the side there for you, and then we're going to deal out 3 cards: past, present and future. So the first card will represent Amber Rose in the last 3 or 4 weeks or so ago, you could say. A moon phase behind. I usually place the past. It's the recent past, isn't it? And then of course Amber right now is we just place next to it. And then finally Amber Rose in the immediate future, in the next 3 or 4 weeks or so, the next moon phase between now and this time next month, as you would say, we just popped there for you. Right, so let's see what's been going on first of all. Let's just establish the situation. We'll pull out the first card, and then we'll just flip the card nice and slow, nice and steady, not to disturb the energy there. And this is just really the meaning of this card, or how we interpret this card, is based upon your relationship with this partner of yours in the recent past. You've got the seer, and the seer of course is to do with psychic abilities. Maybe you've been having to use those just lately, but to do with intuition. You've been having to use your intuition to get yourself through this situation. Yes, common sense as well, but mainly your intuition. Why am I getting this feeling as though somebody isn't talking, and you're having to fill in the gaps? That's why you usually tend to use your intuition, as if you're having to fill in the gaps. Maybe fill in what he's not saying, or assuming what he might say if he said it, or something of that nature. And all you want to hear is the sound of his voice, and all he wants to do is get a bit of peace and quiet when he can. It's not a strange thing. I want to move on to the next card here. I want to just see what's going on now, how this has affected you, in the sense as though the seer is there, just saying that you've had the foresight. You've needed, not just had it, but you've needed to use foresight to get you through this situation with your partner, to get you through this relationship, whatever or situation. Maybe it could have been having to resort to accusing him or putting something to him. You haven't been there, so you haven't been doing that or whatever, or doing the other, or you haven't been speaking to such and such a baddie, have you, or whatever. No. Right now it looks as though, well, what happened back then I don't know, but certainly right now there's true love and true love and fidelity there. And she's got the love card there, so that's okay, isn't it? Cupid and the love heart there. Although nevertheless in the background there is the darkness, just like with the seer. In the background there is a touch of darkness, but nevertheless you can use your intuition to get you through this. Maybe there was nothing wrong, maybe he was just not very talkative, maybe he was feeling off or something like that. But what's going on between you and your partner, there is love and fidelity there. He is being true to you. And I suppose, of course, you're being true to each other. I want to just see, though, what the immediate future holds here. Because if you're using your intuition, I get a funny feeling as though you suspect something is about to happen. I don't know what this is, but certainly with the energy of the night, it doesn't look as if it's anything bad in the sense of triumph over adversity. I get this sort of feeling that it's more to do with you there, Amber, than to do with him. there seems to be a problem where the adversary or the enemy is the enemy within yourself. You're just worried that he might leave you, or you're worried that he might be with somebody else, seeing somebody else behind your back. And really, triumph over adversity, I suppose, comes in this particular case for you, I would say, when you triumph over the adversary, which is yourself. When the night is there to protect you from your own bad thoughts about what might be, what might have been, and what might about to happen. You've got no cause to concern for anything unbeknownst to you anyway. You've got no cause for concerns for the foreseeable future. And between now and this time next March, of course next month, then of course the triumph over the adversity, you will overcome this, and you will learn to trust him for whatever reason you don't trust him. Maybe your imagination is clouding your judgment, I don't know. Maybe because he's not talking, maybe because he's working hard or something and you're not seeing each other often enough, I don't know. But nevertheless, there's true love and fidelity there. Everything is true, and of course there will be triumph over adversity in the next 3 or 4 weeks or so. I want to pull another card. I'm being a bit nosy here. We don't really need to. We should quit while we're ahead, shouldn't we? Really, Amber. But given the fact you've raised the question, I don't know why really in this particular case. Well, we know why now, but I don't know why. The stars just indicating a long journey, bringing some form of reward. The journey that you've been going on, or the journey that you've been on with him, will bring some rewards. So I don't know if he'll propose to you, or if you say, considering we've been together for so long, why don't we go out town and celebrate, or why don't we go on holiday, on vacation together, or just something. But either way, that's not vacation and the travel, and that may include that. That's nothing. In this case, the long journey is the long journey. I take it that this is a very, very long-term thing. Maybe a schoolgirl thing, I don't know, or a school child sort of, school relationship where you've known him from childhood. That's what I'm getting, in the sense the long journey will bring rewards in around about April time. So I don't know if you're planning on him proposing to you, but if he does, that's when he'll do it. I'm not saying he will do, I'm just saying the energies are there to say, if you want that sort of thing and that's the sort of reward you want, then that's when you'll get it. But for now, these cards have spoken.